Welcome back. Welcome back.
Back. We was never here.
Or do we never
Nah,
leave?
we're back. We're back.
No, we're back. We're back. We're back.
All right, we
Definitely.
back.
Definitely.
Welcome to Key and Bob, the most unique show on the internet. I am Key. To my right is Bobby, and above us is the wonderful Kai. So, welcome. Like I said, welcome back. We had a new format. We did this format once before. Y'all seen it, but it's perfected now. So,
Yeah, that
how
format
is
before was crazy.
yeah? We did it. We did it one time before, but it wasn't a huge success. It was an echo. It was terrible. But anyway,
But
miscellaneous topics. Why are we such a copycat culture? Has
uh,
the internet just made us
wow.
copycat?
So when you say we are the copycat culture, are we copycatting or are we being copycatted?
Now we're definitely being impersonated.
No, we being
That's okay.
copycatted.
That's
But I wasn't talking about us at all. Like us personally. I meant like urban culture, internet culture. Why are we such a copycat culture? Like think about what happened this year, right? Like Cat Williams
okay.
went on Club Shay Shay and like blew up the world. And what happened right after that? Everybody wanted to go on Club Shay Shay. Boom, 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 boom. Like, let's expose industry secrets, right?
So annoying.
Oh yeah.
Shortly after that, we got all the Diddy shit because it's like oh, it's the year of exposure. Let's expose shit, right?
2024, the year of exposure. You heard it here.
Right. So then it went from that to oh shit, man, let's get this rap beef popping. And now one like Future, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick made a track like that and was like, all right, let's address Drake. We even named the album "We Don't Trust You," right? So they
Which is
start,
crazy.
yeah.
Hey,
So they start exposing, they start beefing, and now everybody just airing out the beef. It's just a copycat culture. That's how I feel, man.
I agree.
some of us need it though. We needed this rap beef. Like Kendrick and Drake been throwing those little subtle shots at each other for years now. So it's just like, all right, somebody go ahead and throw the first punch. At some point, you got to.
That's needed, but that ain't what I'm talking about. Why the train? Like we ain't never seen this. This is the corniest rap beef I've ever seen. It's like me like calling somebody out. Like imagine being at school and being like, "Hey, come outside and catch the fade." Except for when you get outside, it's 30 niggas
Mm-hmm.
out there, and it's
Waiting
just
on
Yeah,
you.
one,
that's
and it's just
hard.
one you. And you've been knocking people out for the last 10 years. This is Drake. Like it ain't been no competition in
Gotcha.
rap for Drake. I don't care what nobody say. Like Drake is Thanos, and these niggas was like, let's get all the Avengers together and try to take this nigga out, and he's still beating them.
And yeah, they still ain't done it.
We have not got the end game yet. Drake was
K
like,
dot on
all
the
right.
way. K dot on the way.
And
Highly doubt it.
Drake just dropped another diss track. Did you see that?
Yeah, but K dot on the way. You just got to be patient with my dog, man.
I ain't got
Got
no
to be
time for him.
patient.
I ain't got no time for him. I don't want to hear about how good you can rap if it's gonna take you a year to give me another
The
diss.
rapid.
Yeah. Like and Drake's like, man, I recorded this shit in an hour and a half. He literally said it on the diss. I wrote
Probably
this
did
shit
it
in an
on that
hour.
jet that Ricky Rose was talking about.
Probably so. But that's what I'm
Now
saying.
his part in this, I cannot understand whatsoever.
Bob, you still got that static thing going on with your mic again. I don't know what's going on.
Really, even with
Yeah.
the, I wonder if it's this fan. Hold on.
I don't think it's that. It sounds like an electrical connection. But he said, I wonder if it's the fan.
I wonder if it's the fan.
This nigga Bobby is 73 years old. The fan. You know how like back in the day your PlayStation broke? Like you asking your pops, "Hey, man, it's broke, can you help me fix it?" They had no clue. They're telling you to do stuff that don't make no sense. Like it's a PlayStation disc. They're like, open it up and blow it out. It's like, Pops, it's a disc. Like, yeah, blow it out. We used to blow our games out and they would work. Like, nah, nigga. You
Pretty
are
much. That is.
separated from the culture. Like, you
They
have no
recently
idea.
tried to say that blowing on the games was a myth. I'm like, that's a lie.
That's a super lie. We have years.
They just
of
don't
proof.
want to. They don't want you to unlock the secrets of the gaming world, man.
Well, they
Like
should
what's
have thought
what's
about
all
that on 1996.
what's all the things you did to make a game work back in the day? Like a cartridge.
You did have to blow it out.
Okay.
That was one. And
Yeah, for sure.
okay, let's move forward to CDs. I used to buy this scratch
Moving forward.
remover.
You said one thing. You said moving forward.
That's all I have for that. If they're blowing it out, don't worry. We got to go back to the stuff.
So that's it. Like I used to take
That's all I
alcohol.
got.
I used to take alcohol and put a Q-tip on it, and I would rub the chip, and it would work. It would work. I don't know.
For
That
real?
was too advanced.
Word.
Too advanced for me.
Word.
Way too advanced, right, Kai? I ain't never think about doing that.
Yeah, I would be scared it would mess it up. So
Now my disc, yes, we would try alcohol first. And I remember that thing got so scratched up, I went and bought a scratch remover.
Yo, that was so cap. That's the biggest myth in the gaming industry was those scratch
that scratch
removers
remover?
that they were selling at Best Buy and GameStop. It was a
Facts.
whole
Facts.
kit. Bro,
Whole kit.
y'all sold us some alcohol and some glasses wipes. Like the wipes that come with your glasses, that little
Now
that
it was
little
like
cloth.
this little white, it was this white stuff that came in a little bottle. You put it on there, you rub it for like 100 times, like a genie. And you and it's supposed to work.
Bro, I
So
brought-
basically, what you're saying is it's the shake weight for scratches.
it's
'cause it ain't
essentially
doing
the shake
nothing.
weight. It ain't doing
All I know is it
nothing.
never worked.
That
Game
was
was
big.
broke.
That's one of the biggest American myths ever. Like that's right up there next to insurance. Like that's some bullshit.
Just us looking back now in general, having to keep a dish protected like that is wild.
That's how we had
No,
to
You had
do
to
it,
protect-
dog.
trusting kids to keep a disc protected.
Oh, come on.
And don't let it be
My
like your
sister
little
used to
cousin or
throw the
something
disc
that
at
came
each
to the
other.
house. Don't let it be like a little cousin or something that came to the house, changed the game, left the disc on the floor or something. You ain't even do it. Nah, crazy. But yeah, so somebody explain to me Rick Ross's where does he fit in this rap
He
beat?
don't.
I think
He
Rick
just mad
Ross.
at Drake.
Yeah. This is
Like-
this is simp energy at its finest. Although I do like the diss, other than the end of the diss where he's like white boy, but like
Yeah, it's so
I liked his
weird.
beat. I liked his beat selection. I like his cadence.
That beat was a little old school,
I
which
think
ain't nothing
it's-
wrong with it.
I don't think
Now I
it's
gotta
old
worry
school.
about
I
people
just
getting
think
mad
it's
at
Ross.
me because I'm mixed and calling me white out in the streets. I don't like that.
Damn,
so-
both of y'all.
And I'm not even white. So
Why?
That I know
boy?
of.
That,
Hey.
I ain't with it. I ain't with that. ain't
I
gonna
mean,
lie.
you
That's-
could.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's wild, but it's like Drake done gave everybody a stimulus package, and Drake is one of them niggas like I could see Ross hating on because like yeah, he might have more money than Drake, but don't nobody give a fuck. Like it's still gonna go up if we play Drake. It might not go up if we play you. And you walking into an arena ain't gonna be the same response that they get when they see Drake. So
Oh,
if I
definitely
was
not,
Ross, I
because-
would hate Drake too.
the tour this past year, after being on Dreamville last year, like, yeah, nah.
Like
tried
Ross
to-
Ross
last
one of my favorites. I just thought he was too big for this. Like he one of my favorite celebrities, and I just when he jumped in this, I'm just like,
nigga, why?
why are you here?
Yeah.
Like this ain't your fight. This ain't your type of fight. The thing about you being a boss, you know what I'm saying, on the big boss, this thing, you supposed to be bigger than this type of stuff. Like, I don't know.
But
He
he is in
stooped
no
down
way,
to the
shape, or
corniest.
form. Yeah, very corny. He's not. It's not like he's the Vince McMahon of this at all.
His come off as like legit hating, not
Yeah.
like this a beef. His come off when he brought up that jet, nigga. Your jet was given to you, white boy. That old
I would
ass
love a jet to
jet.
be given to me.
I'm just looking at this nigga like, did he just say old ass jet?
Hey, I'm just saying that's rich shit, bro.
That's rich people beef.
That's richer than you can comprehend, than we can comprehend. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe maybe that's it.
Like
Maybe that's it.
like
My
we used
broke
to have
ass can't
dudes.
understand that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I remember niggas that didn't have no sauce in high school. Like they would be like happy to have a pair of Nikes, but like if you didn't have the right pair of Nikes, we was flaming your ass. You feel what I'm
Never
saying?
to the level of that though. Like never
This
to
is that level though. This is proportionately that level. You know what I'm saying? Like as niggas that only got a certain amount of money, they compare certain stuff. Like we can't compare
Okay.
jets, so we compare shoes, we compare cars, we compare clothes, we compare jewelry. Man, these niggas super
these
rich.
niggas comparing they
Yeah, he
comparing
like your
jets.
jet is trash, Drake. Your jet is trash. I got more money than you. I'm selling 5
That
million
jet 20
wings
years
per
older
day.
than mine, and it was given to you, nigga. I bought my
Exactly.
shit, nigga.
And he said,
Cash,
hey,
nigga. I don't
exactly.
know.
So
I
it's
don't
rich.
know.
It's rich beef. It's above our pay grade.
That's and I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm still sitting here like, damn, boy, all this shit going on in the world, and these niggas having a rich off.
They having a rich off. Who's richer?
All this shit going on.
It doesn't affect them. That stuff doesn't affect them. That's why they're having a rich off.
Let's go ahead and just have this rich off right here, nigga.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Same nigga that said he cut his own grass. Get the fuck out of here.
He was super capping. So who's winning the Drake beef right now?
Drake beating all their ass right now. I still think Kendrick on the way. My dog on the way. But right now, Drake winning.
Kendrick
Does-
is not
Out
on the way.
Does Drake
He
ever
ain't even board the flight yet.
does Drake even ever respond to Future?
No. Some stuff is above your pay grade. Some stuff is above.
But why though?
Drake has no reason to respond to Future.
But Future him though. Like Future's like a top 5 biggest rapper right now.
Yeah, I agree.
He's not a
I
nobody.
agree.
This ain't a no name rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Did Future drop enough? Did he respond to Drake?
No, he
No.
made a whole album. He made a second album. We still don't trust you. Come on, the whole album is dedicated to dissing Drake.
I just need to know why this happened. How have we gotten this far? Because
That's what
It's
I need
crazy.
to know.
So there has been things said like Drake just been going around popping everybody chick, and that's how we ended up here. So that's the
like-
whole premise of we don't trust you.
Oh,
And even in the Rick Ross beef, he was like, "I let you text my hoes. I got some that you can't." Like basically, you've been smashing my B list work, but I got some that you can't touch.
oh, that's super cap.
I feel like that's dumb as hell because Drake can pull anybody. He really can.
That's super cap. That's super cap.
That's yeah.
So you can hit this selection, but I know for a fact, nigga, you can't hit these over here.
So Bobby,
I'm
you don't have
pretty sure-
you don't have an 18.
You do, but
Everybody
it's
has
like,
an 18, but Drake
All right.
can pull his
but
18.
Drake can pull his 18
Y'all sleep on the impact of Ricky Ross.
of a dollar. Of a dollar.
Y'all sleep.
But guess what? Dollars and looks. Rick Ross don't have the looks. Have you seen him without his glasses off?
What do that mean? Oh yeah, no, he looked like Daffy Duck with the beak shot off. But
Exactly.
still, when you pull up to that mansion, you're not getting Ross because oh my God, he's the most handsome man in the world. Like, no, it's the
It's just when
mystique.
we talk about a certain level of money, though. Like once you get to a certain level of money, you kind of stop counting,
Okay.
right? Like when we both at $100 million, you got 110, I got 100. What we talking about?
It's not a money off, but like, think about this, right? So you got your A team, right? You got your team that
Okay.
probably let's say I ain't gonna say now, but let's say when you was popping, like you got your one or two girls that nobody can touch, right?
Okay.
So think about a nigga that got the same financial status as you. It's a reason he can't touch her, because you done already impressed her, so she yours. It's the same thing. I could imagine it be the same thing with rich niggas. It's like, especially if you taking a girl who ain't got shit, and then you show her $100 million lifestyle.
I feel like all
She ain't
these. I
looking.
feel like they all go.
She ain't
They all
looking for
go. I
nothing
feel
else.
like
You feel
they
that,
all go.
that's what
They
you
Not
all
me
feel
go.
over
like.
here in the cut wondering if I'm on somebody's A-list.
I mean, your B list, they can all get touched. Them the ones that go. Them the ones that you went into the situation knowing that they was for the streets, and it was just your turn. You knew that going into that.
I can
Every-
see it.
Yeah,
I can
don't-
see it.
Street. I hate when people say that, but
Well,
What?
for the streets,
yeah.
Man, but
They
you
be-
know
hey,
for the streets, man.
they be for the streets. What can you say?
Kyle, you done told
I
me
come
5
across
different
so-
scenarios of niggas that was for the streets. I
Yep.
ain't gonna say no names or no scenarios, but them niggas
Please,
was for the streets. We
they
knew them
are.
niggas is for the streets.
But I'm not, so that's all that matters.
Exactly, and that's why you removed yourself from the situation.
You took yourself away from the curb.
Exactly. You say, "Hey, I'm not a part of the streets."
Well,
I
I'm
belong
getting
at
out.
least on the porch, at least.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
I feel like Drake gonna try now. Cause now you he done opened the door. When you open the door with comments like that, see now I'm going for your 18.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and put one. I'm gonna go ahead and put one in my iron sight, and I'm gonna pick her off.
I don't know though, cause Nube, she done got Rick Ross's government name tattooed on the back of her neck. So I don't think she going anywhere. At least for right now. Maybe this summer.
Couple months, she'll be gone.
That was a sneak diss. That was a subtle shot for
Well,
those
I
of
mean,
you who didn't
it
realize.
lasted maybe 2.5 seconds.
And they acted like that one was real.
Yeah, they thought she was.
They
gonna
acted
die.
like that one was the realest thing they ever had.
Which one y'all talking about?
We did a show on it.
remember
Was it
that.
Christina Mackey?
Oh, Mackie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They acted like that thing was going. They were gonna take that one to heaven with them. They acted like they were going up there with it.
Nothing is permanent these days.
A couple months later, it's over now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So nothing is normal unless Kanye jump in this mug, right?
Mm.
Nothing. It ain't even a.
It
We
wasn't
can't
normal
talk about
before
it.
he did it. Definitely not normal now.
Sure. But nothing. Kanye ain't letting nothing get by him, right? So he did a what? A Like That remix?
Mhm.
Fire.
It was yay. For sure. It was yay. Some people gonna love it. Some people gonna hate it. I'ma love it.
Who hated it?
Because Ye one of my dogs. Some people, it's Kanye, bro. It's Kanye, one of them dudes. It's very few people in the middle with him. You either like him or hate him.
If you hate this, you don't love hip hop. You can't like hip hop if you hated this. There's no way. It's like
My
LeBron.
thing
You can hate
is-
LeBron, but when he go dunk, you gonna be like, dang.
Kanye has
And
so
niggas
many
still
other
gonna
things to be
figure out a way
worried
to hate
about. It was just like he interjected himself. I don't understand it.
He wouldn't be Ye if he didn't interject himself into this.
That
Like,
is a
it
fact.
wouldn't be Kanye.
Yeah, but it's just too much bitch ass shit going on right now, yo, in the industry. And that's why I say we copycats. Everybody ran to get. Yo, Kanye, it's over. Pack that shit up. You had your shot to beef with Drake, and you tucked tail. He literally tucked tail. Like the dude was scared for his life.
And now you're
Like-
gonna show up when you see everybody there.
Yeah.
That's
Sicko
that
Mode
30
had that
niggas
man
outside
tucking
waiting on
tail.
one nigga, like you said.
Yeah. I think he he literally tweeted like, oh, something happened to me or something after Drake like was on Sicko Mode. Like, yeah, you tuck tail, nigga. We don't want to hear nothing you got to say about Drake. He is a man and you are a boy. Go back to talking about politics or something. We don't want to hear that.
At this point, I just feel like Chris Brown and Drake should be tag team champions.
Ooh. Damn.
That's
They do pretty
unfair,
well on
man,
a
to
song
Quavo.
together.
That's so unfair, bro.
He did a lot. He took it straight to hell.
Quavo
That's
did the
so
best
unfair.
diss he could do.
Quavo diss was
Literally the
pretty
best he could
good.
do.
His diss was pretty good though. It's
It was a
just
bop.
when you going against Chris Brown, it's like it's nothing Quavo could have dropped that we wasn't gonna say it was a bop. He going against Chris Brown. This nigga loved regardless of what he do. Chris Brown can't do no wrong on this earth. He can't.
I mean,
I wouldn't go that far, but
right.
he did do great with that. He did do great with that diss track.
Now Chris Brown diss was crazy. Like when Chris Brown's Quavo diss was crazy. Quavo diss was 3 bars and hey, let's take off rap right quick. Let's take off talk right quick.
Yeah.
It's like he tried to
I
get
ain't
some
gonna-
style.
When he called that
some
nigga the
style points.
crackhead Michael Jackson, that's why I said this is pretty good. It's pretty good. The crackhead Michael Jackson, I get it. I like
But
it.
Quavo can't rap. That's the only thing though. It's like
He was debatably one of the weaker Migos. Debatably.
who's debating that?
He was debatably the weaker Migo.
Quavo was. I ain't never wanted to listen to a Quavo solo album, and I listen to Takeoff shit, and I listen to Offset's.
Offset shit was fire.
I don't want to hear
I
20
did not
minutes
listen
of Mama. Like I don't want to hear that shit, man. But Quavo is the best
Well-
hook maker though. Out of the 3, he is the best hook maker, and if it wasn't for him, it would be no Migos. So
There you go, right there.
I give
There
it
you
to him.
go.
He's the
But
Aaron Gordon of the Migos. Like,
He Spike Dudley. Spike Dudley. 1 to 2.
who the fuck is that?
That's the third Dudley brother. From the Dudley Boys. You remember the little motherfucker that got tossed
Oh,
around all the
okay.
time?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He Spike.
Yo, you like the Dudley brothers, yo. You like the Dudley boys.
Them my boys, man.
you like the weird wrestlers, yo. The white and the black dude who come out with the army fatigues, the bad haircuts. Like,
Claiming they brothers.
they don't even have a finishing move. Like, neither one of them alone have a finishing move. Like, it's
They
like,
claim they brothers. That shit is so funny to me. Oh
bad,
my
yo.
god, no, these motherfuckers just met each other before this shit. We brothers.
y'all literally tried out at the same time and they just put y'all together. 'Cause, like, they're like, hey, both of these niggas mid, but like, if we put them together,
Together.
yeah, they can end racism. Yeah. Anyways, Kyle, what happened to Kanye, man? Tell me about this Kanye thing. Where were they at?
So I don't remember where they were at just because I know that they had been going between Vegas and Disneyland. Why they let that woman dress like that in Disneyland, I'm not sure. But apparently somebody touched his wife inappropriately and he slapped him. And to know that he slapped him is just such a Kanye thing to do. I don't feel like Kanye would ever throw a punch, but I feel like he would slap the kufi out of somebody. So it was
What's
on
the-
point.
When we say touched her inappropriately, from what I hear, the dude was just trying to dance with her, and she was like reciprocating the energy.
Oh, so Kanye went simp mode.
Yeah.
Got mad at the dude.
Or no, it sounded like he got jealous.
That's still simp mode.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean,
yay.
but if ever you got permission to slap somebody, nigga, don't dance with my wife while I'm here, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? I'm here.
I don't know
It's
much.
okay for somebody to dance with your significant other if it's just like platonic, like not like overly sexual or anything like that.
Maybe if what type of dancing we talking about? First of all,
I can't never get at yes.
Okay. So it's
So
a
a
night
nigga
for
can't-
Bobby.
I don't know. It depends on what type of dancing we talking about. I can tell you about 99%. I'm out on that.
Okay.
So I'm pretty close to being exactly where Bobby is.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if I can get back.
I also don't feel it's okay if she reciprocates the energy though either. Like, so where it was kind of a simp move on him is you never supposed to be more mad at the dude than you is, your girl or your wife or your significant other in general.
The one with the obligation.
Yeah. You can't get mad at me. She look good. You got to dress like this. I mean, I don't know, Kanye. I ain't surprised.
Was
I
the
ain't
dude
surprised.
white or black?
I don't know. They
Matter of
didn't like
fact,
really specify.
I should just start asking ethnicity. Like I don't need to. It don't have to
I
necessarily
don't
be white
know.
or black. I don't know why I
I
always
ask
go
that every
there, but
time.
yeah.
I think that's a
At this
pertinent question
point,
in everything.
it is, but it isn't because when certain people, like especially during the pandemic, started, doing wild things, and then we would ask, and then they'd end up being black, we'd be like, okay, everything's gone out the window now.
I
So,
All
mean,
race debates are gone.
we we call those anomalies.
Yeah, COVID.
We
We don't
call
mm,
count.
those
We don't count
anomalies.
nothing that
Yeah,
happened during COVID.
that too.
it's
It's
still
like
happening.
black dude gets
Facts.
attacked by his own tiger. It's like you gonna be like, niggas don't really got tigers like that. He just one of the rare ones that got one.
It's a
White
fact.
dude get
Okay,
attacked by his own tiger. It's just like, well, it's quite a few of those.
Y'all do be having tigers.
yeah, but
And
it's
tigers do
also got to
attack you.
happen outside of Florida in order for that to count. Because crazy things only happen in Florida.
Where every time you hear Florida man, it's like, oh, yep, it's probably some nut ass shit happening.
Love Florida, man. Florida, y'all been quiet lately this year. I don't know if it's the rap beefs and stuff going on. What's going on, Florida? I ain't really heard much coming out of y'all.
Florida sitting back like, phew, we tired.
We need a break. We'll hit y'all up come winter.
Yeah, right.
Nah, the election's coming. They'll be back.
Yeah, they on the way. Matter of fact, I'm ready
So
too.
we ready for the election? I don't.
I am
I don't give a damn
No,
about
I
the
don't
election.
really even care at this point.
Yeah, I think it's all a joke at this point. On the Reddit reads.
ready.
Ready, ready.
Ready reads. What we got today, Kai?
Let's
On the
see.
Reddit reads, y'all favorite segment.
I hope it's their favorite because I love it.
I do too.
Oh, let me know when you got the Reddit reads ready. We crank it to the intro until then. That's right.
I'm ready.
Sanford and Son. All right. That shit was
Okay.
lit.
Um, this is odd, but it
Oh, we
says
love it odd.
my 35-year-old girlfriend broke up with me after she met my family. How can I find out why so I can fix things? And he's 35 also. And so says I met my ex-girlfriend. My cousin said to use fake names, so I'm going to call her Mel because writing ex really hurts.
Okay.
Of 1.5 years through my previous employer. She said she was interested in me before but couldn't ask me out because she was afraid of potential policies about inter office romances.
Oh,
When
she
I gave my
trash.
2 week notice, she asked me out and things were great ever since. This all came crashing down after Mel met my parents and brother in person for the first time about 2 weeks ago. She talked to my parents over the phone through video calls before and seemed to everything seemed to go well. We didn't spend last Christmas with either of our families because we felt it was too intense, but we discussed things and she was going to come meet my family in my home city so we could meet hers next month in her home city. Dinner went smoothly. Mom and Mel along well. Dad and brother didn't really care because they were too immersed with watching sports. I was with them most of the time, except for after dinner when I went to the bathroom, but it seemed like nothing had changed. So we went home. I dropped Mel off. She sat in the seat and told me she couldn't see, or we couldn't see each other anymore. It hurt, and I was so confused. And I asked why. What did I do wrong? Did something happen? She said it was her issue and not my fault. And that was that. I've I'm sorry, I'm heartless. I've cried and I drank and somehow managed to get through the last couple of weeks with some help, but I really don't know why she would leave me out of the blue. If she had been pondering it for a while, why
So
agree to
what?
meet with my family? I didn't think my family would intimidate her. They have the same background as her parents, blue collar working class families. And I don't think my brother would have said anything or done anything. He hates personal communication outside of work and family. I trust him, and he's asexual as well. We didn't need to know that. I have not told my parents about our breakup outside of me, and she has no connection to my family. I want to get to the bottom of this. I tried texting and she hasn't blocked me, but she said it's her decision. She wants to work through things alone. I'll admit I'm not happy, and I suspected that my parents may have said something to her, so I called my brother. Thankfully, he's quite clueless, and asked what he thought about Mel. He said she was nice,
Okay.
and asked what he and mom talked about, and dad once I went to the bathroom. He said my mom was excited to finally meet her in person and was glad that she made me happy. Mel knows that I have another brother who's married and a sister who's single. So my mom wouldn't have said anything like, I'm finally glad to have a daughter. They also don't know what she does for a living, that we met through work. She was an administrative assistant for the company.
You know what she was
Um,
thinking?
I can't
They
do
was
this.
cousins.
Brother had a few more inches. Oh, Lord, don't get me salivating and fantasizing about things. Oh, my God.
All right, all right,
So there's
oh,
one last piece to this.
all right.
It
Okay, well, let,
says,
let me have it.
I've gone through every
Let me have
possible
it.
outcome. Is he cheating? I don't think so, because we do have access to each other's phones, and she hasn't done anything suspicious like go to random drinks with coworkers. If she lost interest, why wait till meeting my parents? Why spend the money on the airplane ticket to meet them? Did she find someone else she liked and was waiting? I don't think she would be that kind of person to string me along like that. The relationship was fairly new enough that she could have just cut ties.
All right.
What do y'all think? I feel like maybe she met his family and just was like, this is not it. Because some people, perception is everything. He could have been like,
Maybe they
oh, she's
cousins.
vibing with my family, and she could have been like, these are the weirdest motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. And
That,
one and a half
Meeting family
years.
too early can be problematic in that way as well.
but she
They said
said
that was a.
he said a year and a half though.
A year and a half is not
Oh,
That's
early.
good time. That's good time. Yeah.
oh
That's
yeah, that's
matter of
normal. Why
fact.
did he
That's
say it was fresh?
matter of fact. That's like late almost. A
I
year
would
and a
He
say
said
half
that was a
six,
fresh
is
6 to
relationship.
8 months. If we're, dating like that, we're exclusive. 6 to 8 months, you should be meeting my family.
that's a fact.
Oh, definitely. My family also not weird though, so it depends on the weirdest of your family. Like if your family weird as
Everybody thinks
hell,
that their
I'm
family
about to say,
weird is
yeah, you're not gonna
weird is
see.
very everybody's idea of weird is different.
It's subjective, and you're not
oh
gonna think that
yeah,
your family is weird. That's just normal people
oh
to you.
nah, not no. Oh shit.
Unless you, I mean, yeah, Sherman Klum didn't think his family was weird. He
Oh
brought he
shit.
brought Miss Purdy to dinner.
I
They was
got
in
some
there.
family members my women will never meet, and
I
I'm
mean, I
just
feel
like,
like
man,
everybody
hell,
has those family members.
No, that's a fact.
we will never meet. Like you ain't even gonna consider this. And if they show up by accident, we leaving.
All right, here's what happened, yo. Here's what happened. Rock with me. So first of all, she wouldn't date you because of company policy. Let me tell you something here. Let me tell you something here, boy. Any girl that wants to give you some hind parts is gonna give you some hind parts, all right? She don't give a damn about no Bojangles, no whatever, nigga. She's about to give it to you. Like, so
This
the
nigga
fact that
said
she waited until you put in your
Bojangles.
2 week notice, like, and then you went for that, like you let her double back with the Bowberry biscuit? No, no. And then she asked you out. Strike number 2. So she turned you down because y'all work together. Then she doubled back and asked you out. Yeah, that's crazy. There's some crazy signs here. If she asked you out, she'll ask anybody out. I'm just saying. I ain't had many girls ask me out. I had girls flirt and give me, some incentive to want to ask them out. But like just straight
So I'm
up
gonna stop
asking a
shooting my
nigga
shot
out.
The
now.
vibes.
Yeah, like just give me the vibes and I'll go ahead and reciprocate that energy. And when I do, then now we go together. You mind? You can leave a toothbrush over here.
Not a
But
toothbrush.
yeah, but just like, oh, she asked you out, and what you do? You covered your mouth like this?
Kick the leg in the air.
Yeah, and so then she got down with your family, and she's probably of a certain ilk, Like she might have it could have been one of two things. She could have had a rich family and seen your family was mad poor and was like, yo, this is my future, this is his expectations.
God
Or
damn.
or the opposite. She could have been mad poor and seen that your family had bread and was like, damn, yo, when they see my Honda Civic, like they gonna shun me. Like I don't know. It's just
probably
the
the first one.
expectations could have been different. Yeah.
Definitely, probably the first one. They're
'Cause I
probably
know-
the second one.
I know girls that
I
come
know
from
gold
fly
diggers.
backgrounds. Yeah, they like they'll get over there and be like, damn, this is kind of what he's used to. Like, this is trash to me. Like, I would never go for this. And I'ma just be
Alright.
cordial because I done bought a plane. I done bought a flight out here. It ain't like I can just get in the car and go home. So yeah, I'm gonna make the best of this 4 days, but I ain't gonna tell you, of course, because it's gonna get weird.
Okay, I've actually been in this situation. Chick I dated in college. I ain't gonna get no names. Her parents were interesting. I heard some stories that I was just like, dang, your pops used to do that? Like he was a crackhead? And I'm like, whoa.
Mm, that's
Wait,
tough.
he still disappears and do that sometimes?
It's tough.
That ain't why I left her, but of course, it's always strikes, right? 3 strikes, you're out. That
Definitely.
could have been the 3rd strike for her, brother. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hell, it might have been the 2nd and 3rd strike for her, for all you know. So,
And you know how niggas act different at work? Like, what if he got around his family and was a complete different person?
Yeah.
And it was so natural to him that he didn't even realize. Like, damn, I done switched all the way up. Like he don't even realize because he used to code switching, so he done code switched in front of the family, and she was like, he ain't the nigga I thought he was.
Definitely.
could have been
I
corny.
mean,
Super corny.
Like you said, you different when you're not at work. You're a different person.
yeah.
That's a fact. We done read stories like this before about niggas not being the same at work. Remember the dude that had
I
all
feel
the
like-
confidence when he was at work?
Yeah.
And
I
then
hope
he
he's
get home
okay.
and now he.
He don't know what the
What
hell
you
going
got,
on.
Kai? What you thinking,
I know that being in a relationship, if this is somebody that you want to move towards like a future with, whether it be marriage, kids, whatever, family is so important. Like the village you have is important, and if you're not vibing with them, it's not going to work because chances are there's always going to be some conflict. I've experienced it. It's very uncomfortable. Um, So yeah, I would say if she NC a year and a half, she did him a favor. Because what if it would have been 3 years down the line? What if it would have been wedding day and he got left at the altar? So sometimes rejection is protection.
Hey,
you have-
so just
Go ahead.
I was just
Let's
gonna
say-
reiterate for the
Go
people that just joined. We got a guy wrote in that said, dang, go ahead. What was the story again? Kai? We got a
You
guy
are
wrote in.
you are ridiculous. You are ridiculous.
I am.
How did this
I
nigga
am wild.
stop?
I
How
done
did this
forgot-
dude start? Hey guys, let me tell y'all what we're talking about. I have no
I
idea.
forgot what the dude said. But we have
All right,
some
so-
new people, and I knew we needed to reiterate the story.
Yeah, so basically the dude was dating somebody for a year and a half. He was dating this girl. First,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
was flirting at work. She didn't want to give him no play because of company policy. He put in his 2 weeks notice. She was like, "Hey, do you want to date?" They dated for a year and a half. Everything was going smooth until she met his family and they went on a 4-day trip which she had to fly to. She comes back from the 4-day trip and was like, "Yeah, I'm done, yo. I can't do this no more." And he is just like all broken up in tears. He wilding out. He questioning his religion. He don't know what's going on. And so we trying to figure out what's going on. And
That's wild.
that's what we pretty much have been talking about for the last 10 minutes.
Well,
That
not
is
only
it.
that, but like vacation too.
Oh, that
That's a
ruined the
bad move.
vacation.
Yeah.
Because some people
You know,
you just cannot go on vacation with. They
No, that wasn't a
ruin
bad
it every
vacation
time.
though. It's not like it was lit for him. Cause he
For
don't
him?
know what happened.
It
He
might have
said
been
she
a
was
nightmare
great.
for her.
He had mom's macaroni and cheese and everything.
Yeah.
Everything was
No, like Martin, mama biscuits. She had mama biscuits.
Gina, I done told you.
Hey
Told my
man.
mama biscuits.
Hey, you ever seen somebody's mom and they look like they mom and you like, yo, in 20 years she gonna look like her mom, yo. I don't want that. I'm out.
Amazingly, that is honestly how I determine a lot of stuff.
I'm out, yo. Yeah. Like her mom is
Amazingly,
trash.
bro. I promise you, when I meet moms, I'm like, damn, your mama fine.
You peep the
That's
genetics.
how you go. That's how you gonna look.
That's how you
Oh
gonna
yeah,
age. Yeah.
yeah, buddy. Yeah,
Yeah.
boy.
Uh-huh.
And have you ever like looked in the mirror or looked at your dad and was just like, damn,
Oh
you look
yeah.
like that motherfucker?
I've
I gotta
lived
go.
my life trying to avoid that.
You and me both.
Like, damn, pops, you
Damn, I'ma look like
trash.
this.
Yeah.
God.
Boy, you look like a wet brick. Ain't no way. Like, how am I? I'm not going down that path. So
A
yeah,
wet.
Gotta do something.
yeah, you gotta do something about that, man. You gotta eat more vegetables or something. Get
Go
your
to the gym.
get your skincare routine. Yeah, go to the gym.
Gotta do something. If you got an ugly parent, you gotta do something. I guess you're fighting your whole life to try to not end up looking like them. That is just how that goes.
Hey, Bobby on fire today, man. Let me tell y'all, to the viewers that just joined. So, Kyle was saying she could never be a side chick, right? And she was saying because she is main chick quality. Don't cover your face now.
Yeah, don't do it
and
now.
and Bobby said, "So what you trying to be is a baked potato?"
Cut. See the viewers, y'all understand. You ever ate at a restaurant and your favorite piece that you ate was the side?
That's a fact.
That happens to me all the time.
Hey,
All the time. It's like the steak was alright. It was pretty good. But boy, when I got to that baked potato, boy,
oh
that mac and cheese.
that lobster mac at Roof Chris. God, dog, boy, them au gratin potatoes. Yes,
I
sir.
want all my women to act like that. Be the mac and cheese.
Be the mac and cheese. You should write a book, and that should be the title.
Be the mac and
Be
cheese.
the mac
Don't-
and cheese.
Everybody ain't steaks, baby. Everybody ain't the main course. Some people ain't
Oh,
even built like it. I
that's
ain't
top.
talking about you, Kai. I ain't talking about you. I'm
Oh, I
just-
know.
Okay.
Some of y'all just a little bread that they bring out before the meal.
Damn.
Dang.
Some of y'all just the
Sorry
water
for
that
them.
already be at the table.
Hey, some of them just the cloth napkin around the silverware. You know what I'm saying?
Some of y'all just the dough handle for you even get in the building.
All right.
Dirty.
Hey, but that's
Everybody's touched it.
Everybody had to get a piece to get in the building. So
That's
you know
tough,
what you eat.
yo. That's tough. Yeah,
That's what
man.
it is.
All right, we need more Reddit reads. We got another
Got
one.
any more?
I do.
Everybody's favorite segment, Reddit reads.
Oh, this one's gonna be weird. Girlfriend does little test on me. I feel like it's unfair and leads to unnecessary conflict and would love for these situations to never occur again. What do I do?
Hold on, say that one more
So,
time. I was lost.
so basically, his girlfriend tests him to see what he's gonna do in certain situations,
Oh, you about to
and
trigger
he's
me. You
saying
about to
that
trigger me. You
Oh,
about
me
to
too.
trigger me. I'm triggered.
Me too.
Oh,
Oh,
goodness.
Lord.
God.
I
So
just kicked one out about this.
I'll keep it as simple as I reasonably can. That's him saying this. My 24 girlfriend, or no, he's 24. His girlfriend is 26 of 2 years. They live together, serious. Will deliberately do little tests on me to see if I do what she wants me to do. For instance, we were on a motorcycle together along with two others that were on two separate bikes, so 3 bikes total. We ride to a nice overlook spot, and 10 steps away from the bike, she realizes she still has her helmet on and briskly walks to take it off as we're having a conversation with our two friends. Just walking 10 steps, putting the helmet down, walking back to catch up. Should take no more than 10 seconds total before we're back walking together. Not wanting to be rude and abruptly leaving the conversation, I started walking half as fast while still maintaining a listening distance to the other two. I turn around about 8 steps later to see her starting to move back towards me. So I turn around, take maybe 10 steps beyond the boardwalk so she would have room to walk beside me on the narrow path, and see that she's back at the bike doing something with her bag. So I immediately walk toward her to wait. This paragraph occurred in about 10 to 15 seconds, or 10 to 15 steps of walking. She kindly brings it up later that I should never leave her back there and that she was standing there to watch me to see what I would do. She did need to put something her actually need to put something in her bag, so it wasn't just to watch me, but she said if it was, which annoyed me, I immediately let her know that, and we were good from there. She brings it up nicely when we get to our next destination, and then I apologize for not waiting. But I did have an attitude to due to her test earlier, which I regret, as this made her feel invalid or made her feelings feel invalid. With that caveat that she shouldn't test me like that, and that we should be more open minded about what may have or what she may have been thinking or trying to do. I think those tests are childish middle school behavior. I didn't say that, but that's my silent opinion. From my perspective, she didn't see my efforts to wait for her while respecting our friends and not leave the conversation while I was being spoken to. From her perspective, she saw her boyfriend have no care that his girlfriend was tagging behind or lagging behind and had no desire to wait. She was upset that I walked away, and I am upset that she deliberately tested me after changing her 10-second task to a 1-minute task, as well as not willing to hear why I thought doing that I was doing the right thing with her desire to wait with me in mind.
I'm Ike motherfucking Turner now, and yeah, I smacked Tina around, but you know she was asking for it, and shit, I give it to her.
No,
Kyle,
no,
why do y'all do that?
don't group me in with that because that's dumb as hell.
Now, I need for you to speak for your
No.
people.
Okay, so what I will say is that sometimes if we know what you're gonna do, we will sit there and be like, especially if it's something that we've talked about before, we will see this like, what are you gonna do in this situation? But at the same time, I've had that done to me, so I don't necessarily feel like it's a woman thing. I feel like it's a childish thing. Because why are you testing your partner? Don't do that.
Y'all crazy, man. Y'all just can't understand how we even get to these points. Like, who thinks to even try to like do that? What makes that even register in your mind to say, "Ooh, we had a conversation 3 weeks ago about this. So let me right now in this moment in time, let me test to see if he was paying attention
That's how
to
you
that
know.
conversation 3 weeks ago."
That's how you know we'd be bored. Like life has gotten too easy, and we just like bored. Like no caveman was like, you know what? Huh? Let me leave wife unattended. Huh? Other cavemen walk by cave. Like
Animals don't do this.
yeah, like I'm far by. I'm far past that.
I just
Like
think
we
it's
the only
dumb.
ones that do this.
Yeah,
Because my thing is that in my mind, I'm just going to catch up. I'm just going to put my thing away or whatever I got put in the bag away and then catch up. Like, I'm not thinking, oh my gosh, he left me behind. He's 10 steps away from me. Like, that's
yeah.
weird. But
Like what?
some girls are like that. They're like, really like, oh, I want to see how much he really loves me. So I'm going to see if he's going to leave me behind. And if he leaves me behind, that means he doesn't love me anymore. And I need to find somebody else who loves me.
Yo, I know people like
Because
that.
if he wanted
Yeah,
to,
we
he
got mental
would.
hospitals for that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's mental hospitals all around this motherfucker for that.
I just feel like it's a mindset though. She's still in her 20s. Like it's obvious that
Nah,
I
I know
mean,
a 30-year-old that do this.
well, she
I can call her right now.
please
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. I'm out of that, yo.
She'd tell me a million times. I just wanted to see if you was gonna do it. And I'm
I
like,
just
but if you ask, you know I'm gonna do it.
yeah. Wow.
But you want to
And if
just
you
see if
know
I'm gonna
me
do it.
well enough, I tell people all the time, like finding your person, it's not about who you can spend the rest of your life with. It's who you can spend the rest of your
Who
or
annoys you the
who can annoy
least?
you for the rest of your life.
Who?
Period.
My
You
uncle
if
always
you know
told me
what they're
that.
gonna do, then you know what's gonna happen, and basically you're just setting yourself up to be confrontational or passive aggressive. And let me tell
My
you
uncle
something,
always
don't
told me
nothing piss
find
me
who
off more than
annoys you the
somebody being
least.
passive aggressive.
Man.
Should have took a brisk jog, ran about a mile and a half away from her, see what she was gonna do then. Sorry, y'all, I'm pissed.
Yeah, it's just like we just concern ourselves with things that aren't important in the grand scheme of things. It's like that doesn't matter. So like she's falling behind. Oh, okay. Oh my God, it's the end of the world. But imagine some dude walks up to her and start talking shit. Now, if the dude just walk off and don't say nothing and cower, then you got a situation. But if the dude stop what he doing to go defend you, then you got the right guy. That's a test. A test is not like, oh, I'm 10 steps behind. Let me see if he's gonna wait. Like, who gives a fuck? I
So
don't know.
to me, just advice wise, you dealing with a childish young lady.
Yeah,
She childish.
she looking for a daddy.
And she also might be unsure of you. She don't know what she getting out of you, so she feels the need to test you to find out if you're gonna do exactly what. I guess she's trying to see if y'all are aligned. That's all I can.
The answer to that will always be no. Like if that's the test, like you can give a 10 item test and say, I bet they're gonna do this. You miss every one of those. Like it's just people are people and they're unique in their own way. To date somebody is to accept their flaws. So if you think that they're gonna be perfect on your little bullshit test, you should be by yourself. She's gonna be a cat lady.
Yeah. I wouldn't even subject the cat to that.
All she gotta do is feed them. They'll come back.
No.
Hey,
It's a one question test, right? You feed them, guess what? They'll
Hey.
come back.
You know something cool I read about cats versus dogs? Cats actually believe that we are the pet and they are the owner.
I believe that
Versus
cats are
dogs.
assholes.
Dogs believe that,
How would somebody confirm that?
I mean, if you think about it, it makes so much sense.
No, it doesn't. How would
Brainwaves.
somebody
Dude.
confirm that?
Look up the study. It's a study, bro. That's all I know. Look it up. Cats believe that we are their pet.
People say anything, boy. I'm
But this is scientists said this shit. I ain't say this shit.
Cap.
Now,
wanna
do
see the
people
study.
believe anything? Yes, I believe anything if it make a little bit of sense. Yes, I will.
I just
But-
don't believe it, yo. That's just me. I could be wrong.
After I read it, it made sense because I'm like, boy, a cat will slap the shit out of you if you don't do what it say. Like, look it up. Cats will slap the shit out of their owner if you don't do what
I've
they
seen
like.
it.
A dog will not do that. Like, a dog will cower in fear if you don't do something they like, or not fear, but their goal in life is like to admire you. Versus cats
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
No, I
You could be
agree.
laying
I
on the
agree.
floor.
I agree. I
cat
agree
just
with
gonna wait
that.
till you die to eat you.
No, that's a fact. I did hear that. Now there are studies
What?
that show that
So
if you
what?
die,
I
the
missed
cat
it. What'd
will
you say?
eat you within like a few hours.
Really?
Like a dog will not. Like it'll take them like
Actual
days.
and factual.
Yeah,
A cat will eat you?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like 3 hours after you pass away. They on your head.
They're not even hungry in 3 hours.
You don't know that cat's life.
What if they
Right.
just ate? Oh, that's fucked up.
That's cats for you, man.
That's why I cannot have one of them little pussy ass motherfuckers in my house.
I don't mess
I
with
can't
cats.
do it. I can't have one of them little We got any more Reddit reads?
Yeah, dogs are mad predictable. Cats are not. That's why I can't deal with
No.
cats.
I done seen cats so many times slap the shit out of their owner. Like the owner was doing something cute to him, like, oh, you so cute. And that cat said, pawed their ass.
Ooh,
I
we got
said,
some tea.
"Damn."
Paul, yes.
First things
Damn.
first, that's domestic violence. I can't believe
Put
that.
on your cat.
Yeah.
Well, I would have beat that pussy up that day, boy. That would have been a day.
Bobby, you're on a roll today.
I am telling you, I missed this, y'all.
Aw.
But everything going on, I missed it so much.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we got some tea in the Reddit reads. I'm actually
Okay.
excited about this
Hey,
one.
oh.
I'm 36. My 39-year-old wife doesn't want to be accountable to anyone, in parentheses, me, for a year and then continue our marriage. It feels crazy that I'm seeking input from others on this, but as the title said, my wife does not want to be accountable or have to be a wife for up to a year so that she can have fun and discover herself. It started out as her asking for a divorce and then an open separation and now a closed separation, but essentially she wants to have fun for a year, not have to worry about calling me, coming home, etc. We've been together for nearly 15 years, married for 6. It's been shit for 3. She borderline ghosted me for a month every summer for the last 3 years when she traveled abroad. She gaslit me into believing I was making it up and that it may or may not have been an emotional affair. Well, I've just typed it up and I feel stupid now. I've only just typed an abbreviated version of the hell that has been my life for the last 3 years, and I've not even covered anywhere near a quarter of it. I know what to do, I think. I just wanted someone to tell me it'll work out or that I'm being a fool or considering staying. I don't know. How do I stop myself from doubting myself? I love her to death, but she clearly doesn't love me the same way. Why keep me on retainer? I haven't been the perfect husband. I've been overwhelmingly amazing and the sex is incredible. I don't get it. I want kids. She won't be able to much longer. Oh God, I hate this shit. And if she doesn't want to be accountable, she wouldn't want to be a mother anyway, despite what she says. Do I need to pursue the divorce? Do I need to stand by my convictions? And I could also use some advice on how to remain strong.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Yeah. So this guy. Oh, I'm sorry. Cut the music. All right. So this guy. Yeah, he sounds like. I don't want to call him that. Yeah, he needs some confidence, man. If I was giving out real advice, he got to figure out a way to get confident. Because it sounds like he's got no confidence. He knows exactly what to do, but he don't want to do it himself. So he wants people on the internet to tell him what to do, and that is bad in itself.
And I hate that.
Hey, internet, give me some
Internet be
advice.
wilding.
Yeah. You talking about the same people who did the milk crate challenge, and you're like, yo, give me some advice.
Eating Tide Pods.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I heard something in the beginning of his story that kind of told you everything you needed to know.
Uh-oh.
I believe I heard him say, my wife, after 15 years, is looking to discover herself.
Oh, yeah, that ain't never
and
good.
find herself. Like, whenever you 40, 39 rounded up to 40, and you looking to discover yourself,
No, that's
you
the
got
thing.
a problem in your...
That's the thing.
No, that's the thing.
That's the thing. Especially when you've been with the same
Because
person for
40?
15, 16 years. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40,
you don't.
50,
Is that
60?
healthy for marriage?
That's
It's
a
ain't
that's
mad.
different.
if you go about it in a healthy way, but it doesn't seem like she's had the balls to tell him that she hasn't been happy for a while.
Yeah.
She's just telling him now, but she's been going on vacation out of the country, probably, I hate to say it, sorry,
Getting
Mom,
blown
monkey
out.
sucking for the last 3 years.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That just don't sound healthy for marriage to me. I ain't married. I don't like
it's
to speak
not.
on
I
marriage,
mean,
but it don't...
I've seen people get separated and come back together, so it's not like it's not a possibility. But if you go about it the positive and healthy way, it can be.
And
It
that's
doesn't seem
also
like she has.
yeah, and that's also broad. So like when you say finding myself, like everybody
Okay.
only think about one thing. That doesn't always mean that's what that is.
Sex. Yeah.
Yeah. Like find yourself doesn't mean I'm gonna just hop on the cock carousel and just ride along. Like, nah, I'm not about to do that. Like,
This niggas.
but you could easily just like be like, man, I don't know what I do by myself to have fun, or I don't know what makes me happy by myself. You know what I'm saying? Because
A
you know
lot
what
of
makes
people lose
y'all happy.
themselves in a relationship.
Correct. So you've been with her for 15, 16 years. Now what? And now she out here busting it open. She acting peculiar. She's not just sitting at the house all the time. You don't know what to do. All your friends
I'm about to say
clowning
that.
you. Where's she at? She gone again.
Jamaica.
And you paid for it.
She done took 4 trips to Jamaica in the last 6 months, brother. What you think is going on down there? What you think?
Yeah. Whole lot of plumbing. So,
And that's really sad to think about. Like, just because it seems like he really cares about her, but it could also
15 years is
be,
a long time.
it is a long time, and he probably doesn't know who he is without her, but
don't.
he is scared to find that out. Like, she's ready.
the
He
step that
does,
she took, he needs to take.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Take
would
him some trips to
definitely.
Jamaica or DR.
DR.
Definitely DR. Do that.
I'm telling you, you can get hotel, breakfast, and the women all for $3.99. I'm telling you,
God,
it's a good
dog.
deal. Good deal.
3.99. Dang, that's a lot.
Or just take some time apart and see what happens.
Yeah.
Like,
If it's meant to be, it's gonna be.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I can do it. Can y'all do that?
What?
What?
You know your
In
partner
most
just
states,
been
you got to be
free.
separated for a year anyway. So at that end of
Like
that
you know
year,
your
that's
partner just been out here wilding, getting her 15 years worth or his 15 years worth in. Could you really just try to make that work?
No, you separating to see if it's even a thing in
Oh, if
6
the
months.
love and the chemistry
Yeah.
still okay.
It's like, yeah,
in a separation. You're not really thinking about that. You shouldn't be thinking about that, or you shouldn't be thinking about your partner. You should just be thinking about yourself.
correct.
I don't know if my man's got the ability.
No,
No,
you
he do.
definitely
He
Sound
just,
don't.
like
dude, he just scared, yo. He needs some family backing. Somebody from the family to say, man, you wilding. Sometimes you gotta remind yourself who you are. Like people
yeah.
forget. You know what I'm saying?
I just
like,
went through that. Oh yeah.
like, damn, I used to be him. Like, hold on, not used to be. I'm still him. Like, I'm letting her do
Timothy
this bullshit.
Turner, him
Yeah.
Duncan,
Yeah. Figure out who you are.
playing
Man.
with me. So yeah, man, just get your confidence up
okay.
and minimally. Once you quit spending all that money on her trips, boy, you gonna feel better already.
Hold on,
Once you putting that money back in
didn't
your
say
pocket,
nothing in that Reddit read about him funding her trips. So let's not.
I'm assuming.
Well, they've
I'm
been together.
assuming.
Don't
I mean,
do that.
it's more probable than not. Think
I'm
about it.
assuming, but-
He's a simp who's in love with her, and the statistics show in a majority of relationships that the man makes more than the woman. It is an anomaly the other way around.
Well, maybe I'm just thinking about myself, but like, don't just
Correct.
assume that
Mm-hmm.
he's funding her sex capades. That'd be
Everyone-
trash if he was.
Hey,
I think that's what's hurting him. He didn't want to put that in the letter. Cause can you imagine writing that? Like even if that was happening for me, I couldn't write that down. Like
Guess
She
what?
taking all
I'll
the-
go
And
to
I
the
paid
internet with
for
my
it.
problems.
and I'm
So,
paying
no, I could never
for it. Like I'm not
imagine.
putting that on the internet.
yeah.
I'm not putting that on the internet, dog.
My shit, they're busting it open, and I'm paying for it. Damn.
It's so many L's right there. It's so many L's. Subsequent L's. Oh my God, that's a lot of L's.
The L is wanting somebody who don't want you back. That's the worst L you can take, dog. I don't care what nobody say.
That's
That
a
is
L,
the
L.
worst L, yo. Like next to death, like that hurts the worst. Especially if they leave
you
you
truly
on and you got
deeply
it
in love
going.
with somebody?
Yeah.
Immensely. Like,
Gosh.
just be
I
sitting there
feel
with
for
your-
you, dog.
on your pillowcase.
I ain't even trying to make no joke on it. I feel for you. That's
Yeah. You gotta turn on the You gotta turn on the Tyrese. You're gonna cry to something. Turn on the Tyrese. He's the most
telling
romantic loser in the R&B game. Shout out to
healing
Tyrese.
gonna start
Oh,
once you start
Sorry,
using your
Tyrese.
money on stuff you want to use it on. I'm telling you, brother.
He's a hopeless romantic. I'm not gonna call him a loser. Like him and Drake. Every time niggas get, a little emotional, they make the best music. Just my thoughts. Let Drake get in a relationship and get heartbroken. I guarantee you the most fire R&B album is coming. Sometimes niggas get, it's outside influence. We need that. Like 50 Cent will never make another hot rap album. He too rich now. It's over with.
Now he can
We
keep
just
making
need him
this
to
a big
continue to be
rich
petty.
town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just come from the poet's part. He can keep making that though, for real.
This nigga. Power.
Hey, power
Power fan.
on the way. The biggest.
All right, man. So we appreciate everybody that came through, man. I think we're gonna have to wrap this thing up, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.